Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So, welcome back. I know I had a few people on there, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. But I was trying to go onto my Facebook group, and there's a way to stream, and I think I was live. And then I stopped the live, and I don't know, but in any event, here we go. So, welcome to my Facebook Live, my Facebook page live, or my YouTube live. Um, I really do appreciate that you are here. This is Tuesday. This is where I do a technique. Remember that this is part of a live. And if you don't like me saying hello to different people as we go along, you can watch it on the replay and then you can just skip on by that part. Another thing is if you are watching on a replay or watching live, make sure that you do drop in to say something. Hello. You know what? I know what I did wrong, so that's all good. Hello, Ina, and hello, Felicity. Um, it's it's just a new technology for me. I understand about all these keys and everything else that you have to use, but the part I don't understand is the part of then I go live on my YouTube and my Facebook page, but then I have to say to go live on my Facebook group. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Here, it's neither here nor there, but we will get it all sorted out, I'm sure, shortly. Hello, Pat. All right, so this is my Tuesday. This is my Technique Tuesday. This is where I bring together different techniques as we go along. We are on episode number 107, and this one's an interesting one. It's actually going to be going live on my blog. I think it's the last Friday of the month. It's creating stencils with dies techniques. Hello, Lorraine. And I have to keep chuckling because I am having so many issues with this, but that's okay. We're going to get it. I am a very, very stubborn person. So, all right. So creating stencils with dies or creating masks with dies. We have these beautiful masks that do like layers of beauty and everything else. And I want to show you that there's a way that you can actually extend your dies. Now, wasn't an easy feat. I had an awful lot of playing around to do with it, but I finally think that I have it all worked out on here. Hello, Ida. All right. So this is, like I say, we have so many dies. We want to create some of our own dies. So I decided what beautiful die to use would be this particular one from the Thoughtful Wishes. Now, there's a lot that are really good. You've got to be careful what dies that you pick to do this. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're right, Pat. Practice does make perfect. Thank you. My nails are actually changing tomorrow, so that's rather interesting. All right, so we are going to use this particular die. Now, originally what I had said, and I will correct this in my note, this goes on my Facebook group, which there will be, there's a link to my Facebook group, and I only posted on my Facebook group, and basically, the reason being is that's a VIP type group. Anybody can join it. But I do not go and put it where it would be like on a page where it's a public sort of thing, because you just never know what could happen and things like that. All right. So we do want to pick, we're picking this particular one. Now, originally I said to cut this out of thick cardstock or the acetate, the ones that you get in your photopolymer stamp sets. But honestly, some of those are just too hard. Like, you're better with a window sheet, but it's too hard to cut through with a window sheet. You're okay if it's a really thick, not a die, but where it would cut through. It just doesn't work. But I came up with a solution, and I'm actually quite happy with that solution. And I'm sitting there going, oh, I'm really happy with it. Now I have to show you it. All right. You know how, and this is all about recycling as well. You know how you get these on the back of all your designer series paper? Well, put this to good use. I use every scrap piece of this if I'm doing paper shares or if I'm doing like product shares, that sort of stuff. I use this a lot to wrap up my ribbon and that sort of stuff. But guess what? This works perfectly for, because it's thicker, but it cuts through so well. So this is the back of, this is just one of those things. I've gone ahead now. Gone ahead and cut that out, and I poked out all the holes. Now what I'm going to do is show you how this all works. Now this, like I say, is it's kind of open and everything else, and we're also going to use this part. So we're using the negative and the true part of the thing there. So let's bring in, and you know what, I thought I'd kind of go like this. Thoughtful wishes or thoughtful journey can be found on page 47, and it has like the stamp set, the dies that we're using. It has these gems. I'm not going to use those today, but it has this beautiful paper here, and that is called the Thoughtful Design Specialty Paper. Now I happen to pull out this particular one, and this is the one. It's got Pretty Peacock, it's got Lost Lagoon in it, and it's got a silver sort of thing to it. So I went and I've cut one of those out, but we'll see what we're going to do with that in a bit. All right, but it's this and that sort of stuff. We didn't use this beautiful designer series paper, but let's go ahead and get going on this technique. All right, so I happen to have, I've got some Pretty Peacock. Hello, Marge. I've got some Pretty Peacock. It's a regular card base. That's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And for you that are down in the South Pacific, just take a half a piece of your cardstock and score it in half. I usually do very simple, especially for these techniques. I do very, very simple cards because it's actually the technique that we're looking at. And then I've got this, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I've just got some basic white that looks like it's the same size, basic white that's 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So let's just go ahead and start doing that. Now I have to decide, do I want this to be a horizontal or do I want it to be a landscape card? And I think I can still do this. Yeah, I can do this. So I think, you know what? I think I'm just going to do it this way. Now, one of the best ways to do this is just like we do with our masks. Like I say, this is a stencil. The technique is stencils, but let's just go ahead and put our, this is our Post-it note tape. It's just great tape. I get it from Amazon. Nothing special. And I'm just coming in here with this particular stencil, and I want it to be right about there. I'm thinking I want it to be in the middle. There we go. And I'm also going to tape that down as well. And what did I do? I just went and I moved it, didn't I? So let's just put that right on there. Well, you know what? If I put this and line this up on this mask, these masks, these glass mats are going to be available for customers as of July the 3rd. Isn't that funny? Okay, so just going to put that right about there. And then I'm going to come in with my Lost Lagoon ink. And I have, let's see, I've got a blending brush. I got a big one. It doesn't really matter which one it is. I'm just hoping I've got that where I want that to be. Yeah, that's about right. So I'm just inking this up with my Lost Lagoon. Like I did with the Layers of Beauty, you're going to do it kind of light to a darker way. But I don't know how light it's going to get or dark it's going to get because I just don't know. So one tip about this, if you're doing this, you want to make sure that if you've got edges like this, that you're moving into those edges. And the reason being is they can move, right? So what you want to do is get that where it comes in like this. And then I don't have to worry about these moving. Now, see, that one moved a bit. And I don't think you're going to notice it that much, but I don't want it being on all of them. That, see how that one's moved a bit too. So you just have to do it a little bit slower. That's not like me where I can do stuff slower. Now, with this piece that came out of here, I am now going in with that, and we want to make sure that all those bits and pieces are out. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put that right in that spot. Now remember, this is working like a mask or a stencil. Now I'm going to come in with the pretty peacock, and the reason being for that is because I do want it darker, and this is like a paper stencil, so it's not going to be as sturdy as the ones that are the plastic. So I'm just coming in, inking that up, and now I'm going to do this very slowly, but let's get this inked up in here. And I have to be careful because I'm probably going to end up with this all over my hands. Now, this particular, that backing of our designer series paper is got a bit of a coating on it. So it's not going to dry that quickly on this die cut that I've just done. So you want to make sure that you don't go in and get it all over your fingers, or else it's going to probably go onto your card base as well. But it's going to take longer for this because it's like a coating. It has like a plastic sort of type coating on it. All right. And you know, I could use just a Post-it note, it would work. I'll just take one of these off of one of my things. Hello, Dolores. Yes, you can use small dies, you can do whatever. You know, I get challenged to do these particular techniques on some different blogs that I'm on. And this one, well, this one used to work really, really good when we had the bigger type dies, but then they weren't called dies. They were other things. Okay, so this is going to come off, and see, is that not just gorgeous? Now this, we could end up using this. This would be kind of fun, but remember that it is a cardstock thing, and it would be really kind of pretty there. But what I was going to do was use that piece that came out. See how that is? We could use that on another one, but is that not the prettiest thing? Like, so pretty. And then we can go like this, and we can put this die on here, or we could turn around and do this. You know what? You know what might be really pretty? Is if we do both of them. Why not? You know me, I do things on the fly, so we could do that. So we have to kind of let that kind of sit. So we have this card base. Let's just go like this. Take this part off. Hello, Sandra. Okay, so this is just going to go on here. Excuse me. And then I want to do some embellishments. I want to decide what words do I want to put on here. I might just want to do a congratulations. I might want to do I appreciate you. Let's see. Is there congratulations in this one? No, but there is in this one. Wonderful journey. Wonderful thoughts. Let's see if that would work on there. So remember, it's not really the card that we're that. You know what? I can put that on there, and I'm going to do that in Pretty Peacock. How many stamp sets do you have to have out? So let's try this. If I don't like it, I can cover it up somehow. Okay, congratulations. That's a simple type one, but is that not pretty? Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I want to really cover it up that much. So let's go and put this onto the Lost Lagoon. But it's just showing you how you can expand those dies, right? Let's just put that right onto there. And then if we want to go ahead, we can put, oh, of course, we have to put ribbon on. You know me. I think I'll do a faux bow. So we'll just go and come in with our tear and tape. So I still have to perfect this going on to my Facebook group. I'm going to go in and see what went on to my group and see if it was like, I was doing it with my iPad and I was worried that it was taking a side view on me. So that's why I stopped it. And by stopping the live, I stopped everything. That was rather interesting. So we're going to see how that works. You never know until you actually do something, right? All right, so let's just get that on there. Oops. So who's loving these techniques? I sure do. Oh my goodness, isn't that pretty? Oh, that kind of came. Yes, it's pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, let's go ahead and put this on here. It was the side view. Okay, good to know. See, that's the part that I was worried about. So that's good. We know that's a side view, so we won't do that again. Let's just do a faux bow here. I like this silver on this color too. Just cut that. Whoops, we're going to cut it this way and this way. There we go. This can go onto here. Of course, we have to put our inside piece in too. All right, so we have that, and I'm not even thinking that it needs that much. If we wanted to, we could go ahead and put that on there. That would be rather interesting. And if we don't want it that stark, we could go ahead and put this on there. So what do you prefer? Do you like this on there? There was a side view. Okay, that's good. We will get that fixed. I'll take that off of the thing. Yeah, these colors are so pretty. So I love the fact that you can see that. But this in itself kind of adds a little bit to it. What to do? And I've got to show you, I tried this with the Summer Splash and it didn't quite work as good as this did. And I used Summer Splash on all of it. So I got to think, do I want to put this on there? Well, I can leave that on there. I kind of want to show that piece to show what it looks like without the die. Whoops, this goes up like this. So I could stick that on there. Let's pretend that that's on there. And then, thank you. Then what we're going to do is we are going to go in. Now, I think these gems work perfect with it. There's the basic gray and there's this smoky slate. So let's go ahead and put the smoky slate on there. I think we'll do this and one here. And let's put one bigger one up here. There we go. And then we've got the inside piece that we've got to go and put in. And, oh, I know why. That's not the piece that was supposed to go on the inside. There's supposed to be another piece over here. Well, let's just cut this. Like I said, it's not supposed to be that piece. Let's get rid of that. I'll just come in with my trimmer and cut that. Pretty simple card, But like I say, it does show off the technique better to have it pretty simple. This is going with the 3 3/4 by 5 inches for the inside as well. You like this one or the green? You said the green, this one here. That one's kind of pretty on there as well, isn't it? This is quite pretty too. In real life, this one's pretty. Take a look. Because this has got the, I think it's Lost Lagoon that's in there. Anyway, so let's go like this. Now we do have this particular stamp set. What you could do is you could have taken this and you could put this on the inside of the card. You could put this on the inside of a card as well. If I'm doing something like that, I prefer to have it where it's right on, like it's used with, you know what I could do? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to actually come in here. Let's just put this like this. I'm going to come and just quickly do this. Thank you. So this is Lost Lagoon. Just going to have this go on the inside. Let's come with this. I'll do that with the peacock. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to leave it off just for the purpose of taking a picture, and then on the blog post it'll have the proper one on there. There we go. Whew. That is fun. You could say pretty simple card. There we go. So let's go ahead and put that onto the front. That's why that looked kind of weird, because it wasn't attached to the front, but that happens. Side view. Oh my goodness. And whoops. And then let's just go put this on the inside. And you can tell that this was from another card set. All right. So if you like this, give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate that when you do that. That really helps my YouTube and my Facebook page. Remember that tomorrow at 9:05, this PDF will be posted. It'll be posted on my Facebook group, which is right down here below. And like I say, it's either going to be this one or this one that we put in there, or both even. Let's see how that could go in there as well. Awesome. All right. So let's see what we've got going on here. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you all joining me in my fiasco. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing my mystery challenge. So around noon on my page, and probably closer to 1 on my group, I will post the clues that are for tomorrow. That's where I pick 3 things from your studio, and we create a card with that, and you create a card with that. So I'm hoping that you do join me in the mystery challenge. And that, like I say, will be at 3 o'clock. Both make it too busy and you can't see the technique. I know. That's why I was thinking I'd go with the lighter one. But like I say, I'm going to take a picture without it. And I think I'll put I don't know which one. We'll see which one I put. I might do a combination of both of them for the blog post that's there. Yes, it would make a pretty Christmas card, wouldn't it? Just change up the colors just a little bit, or keep those colors would work as well. All right, you guys, remember to create because it's great for the soul. And if you have any questions at all, please reach out to me. Another thing is if you do live in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, I would love to work with you. All right, you guys, take care. Bye for now.